I mean, I took over as Chief Executive in 2008, and our relationship with the local leads then, which it has to be important, was not very good. And we hadn't delivered some of the things we promised, including £300 to any club that provided the player through their system that got into our first team. So that was a £1,200 cheque straight away, and we've maintained that. We then faced the fact in 2011 that we lost money in 2010, and so the feeling around the place was slightly different. People were very conscious about money, but I still believe, even with that, that we had to make sure our role in the community was huge.
The link between the county club and the cricket board now stronger than ever. I think it provides a real opportunity, not only for sort of our player pathway, but generally working with Keith in his role as Chief Exec across a number of things that both organisations can help each other out in the community, whether it's working with schools or clubs or other organisations, really just to promote and for the betterment of cricket in the county. I think the opportunity that came along to have the academy in the Premier Cup this year was first of all was much appreciated. It was there to make sure that if you like, the players making that transition from recreational to professional cricket were tough enough to do so and put them in an environment that would suit that. And I think they've proved beyond doubt really that they can make that transition, and they've opened a few eyes in the process really. The opportunity that we've now got with the players, some of the players signing new contracts and having written into those that they're going to put something back into the game, if you like, whether that be coaching or presentations or similar, is something I think has been long overdue, and it's a really welcome investment really of their time.
The Make Money for Your Club scheme was good to engage people with T20. It was our audience really. If you think club cricketers, you know there's a good market there. But also it was good community based. We've been doing a lot of work with the leagues this year, so it was nice to give a little bit back to the community and the cricket clubs. Moving forward, it's going to help us along the same lines as the Junior Falcons, whereby it initiated in 2010. It's going to get a life of its own because people start recognising it and getting used to it.
We're working very close on the very local community, which has evolved the boxing club being held here 3 nights a week, not only using our indoor facilities, but using the ground for warm-ups and running, etc., etc. We have martial arts, we have a dancing class, we have children's groups, lots and lots of things going on like that to make sure the building's being used, but also we're delivering something to the local community. The Marquee is probably the best fundraising venue in Derby now, and we work with the fundraisers because we sell the food, we take the drink, we take the income, but if also we're being seen to assist people raise money. On 3 events this year, we've done the total administration for the event because a lot of people haven't got the experience to do it, but they've got the contacts. So, for example, there's a function on Saturday, which is nearly 300 people already, and that's going to raise money towards the puffing ward at the local hospital. That's big. We've also done an event this year, which is something I'm very proud of, called a Summer Smile. A Summer Smile came from an idea. I've seen an article in the newspaper where a lady was driving home minding her own business, and a car came towards her driving the other way by a drunk. And so she had nowhere to go but smashed into him, was in hospital, and out of hospital for 5 months. In the same newspaper, I saw an article where a young lad was walking home with his 2 friends and somebody mounted the pavement, knocked him over, broke his leg. So I spoke to the editor of the Derby Telegraph and had the idea of saying, why don't we put on a day to make people smile? We had 260 people in the tent on a Sunday watching a Pro 40 game, and it was just a lovely, lovely event, so much so the newspaper already lining up the people for next year.